Right then, hey guys, got a second review here for you. This one's for Bioshock. If you haven't heard of this game, you haven't gone out enough. It's pretty big. It's been an Xbox 360 and on the PC. Of course, this is a review for the PC version. Yeah, so I've been having some trouble with this game and my Hypercam software, and I've tried a couple other bits of software. I can't seem to get the sound to work, but I'm going to narrate the whole thing, and I've got the visuals working. Okay, so here we go. Right, so I've cut out the starting movie because it refused to film itself, but anyway. The graphics are horrible as well because YouTube and Hypercam or whatever, they make it horrible. Yeah, so you start in a plane and you crash, and here you go, you're the only survivor of this crashed plane. I've got this at 2x speed. So you've got me here, first person shooter. I hate them, but anyway, I'm playing it. Yeah, so I'm showing you sort of the graphical style at the moment, the horrible. It looks a lot better on my computer. Anyway, so I do a couple panoramic views here. I've turned on the subtitles so you get to hear and see what's going on, and also I turned on the art subtitles as well, so it kind of, you get these random subtitles appearing sometimes. Anyway, so there was flames and there was nice reflections or whatever outside. So yeah, feel free to pause this at any time. I tried to jump over the ledge there, commit suicide, fun. Anyway, so now yeah, this is just exploring around this sort of museum-like lighthouse, and it's a bit weird. And then I get into this capsule and it takes me underwater. So far, I bet this guy that's just been crashed out of a plane is pretty upset. But at least he's warm and dry. Now he's being sent underwater. So yeah, we've got a film playing now in this this thing. So you just want to read this. This guy Andrew Ryan, he's explaining his what he's doing. So yeah, he's complaining about how the world seems to try and take everything away from you, and how how the world tries to stop him doing everything, like euthanasia or whatever. Yeah, so this is Rapture, the place where this game takes place. Rapture is an underwater city built by Mr. Ryan, and as you can see, it's pretty impressive. Yeah, top right there, that was a Big Daddy. You'll see more of them later, and that's a whale going past there. Yeah, this is just in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, and yeah, they're going. Two guys speaking now. They're on a radio at the moment. They're sounding pretty scared. They're scared of something called splicers, which you're about to see why. So yeah, be ever so helpful. You can save the game as if you've never done that before. Yeah, just a quick thing. I've split this into two videos, so make sure you watch the second video afterwards. Okay, the bathysphere is coming up now. Yeah, so you can see this guy's now. He was coming to pick you up. He's really scared. Understandably, there is a lady with some hooks hanging out of her hands standing right there, stabbing him to death. And now he's dead. Okay, so yeah, she's now looking at us and sort of screaming, generally being scary and whatever. I'm sure you can find some other videos of this online that have the sound recorded. Yeah, so she tries to rip through, but she can't quite make it, and then she stalks off, and I grab the radio. That's right, this is the game then. You've been put into an underwater city, and you don't quite know what's going on. There are these weird creatures walking around that look like people, but they've, for instance, they've got hooks for hands. There's, the whole place is deserted except for these weird people. So you don't quite know what's going on. Weird monsters everywhere. You've got this one guy though that's trying to lead you around, and he's pretty interesting. But if you play the game, I'll let you find out that yourself. So yeah, let you find a crowbar. Everybody knows in Valve games or whatever, the wrench and the crowbar are the best weapons in the world. Unfortunately, Bioshock is not a Valve game, but the wrench still does pretty well. But as you can see, high speed. I get hit a couple times, but I managed to deflect it. Right, you're going to generally see me do this a lot. I will try to pick up every single item, even though I was trying to demo this thing. But yeah, so I go around every single trash can, scavenging stuff. And yeah, so I've only had one guy to beat so far. I've got my wrench there. Right, this is a cutscene. So this guy picks up some random drug, injects himself with it. Don't have a clue why really, but oh well. That was a quick game then. Dead. Oh, maybe not. Okay, fair enough. Right, here we go. Okay, so I'm getting examined now by a couple splicers. He runs off, scared of metal daddies. Wonder what they are. Remember what I showed you earlier? Right, this is called a big daddy. It'll get explained a bit more later. And this is a little sister. There you can get a bit more explanations later. But these things are just plain odd. Anyway, so yeah, you get up after a while, after getting examined by generally everything, and suddenly you've got what you can see, an electric bolt in your hand. So yeah, I tried to get back out the door, but yeah, it locks, and a part of the plane pierces through the side, and this place is filling up with water very quickly. The glass is smashing. Very realistic drowning sequence, basically. Yeah, that door's about to cave in. I take this time to, because of course I need to run away from the water, I take this time to electrocute the fish. And then I take this time to, instead of running away from the flood, I run towards the dead bodies and loot them. Fun, fun. I'm also waiting for somebody to appear. There we go. You saw it just then. If you trigger one of the special boxes, this guy bursts out. So another splicer. I beat the crap out of him. Because this thing freezes them, this electric bolt. There's another one. But it costs that blue bar at the top. Now I'm a bit scared now, because I know there's a third one, but I wanted to go and loot all the bodies and stuff, make sure I had everything. But I know there is a third creature somewhere running around. I'm trying to find him right now. Yeah, so I walk up here. I still can't find him. I know there is a third one around here though, so I'm a bit scared now. Yeah, I'm not particularly fond of games that overly try to scare you, to be honest. This is one of them, but it's a good game actually, and I thought I might as well review it since it's quite popular. Yeah, so eventually he chases me down. He fell out of a lift that was burning. You'll see it on the left just there. He came down in that. Possibly took the quick elevator. I'd personally take this one, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm going up, I'm showing you the random propaganda stuff. I tried to fail at electrocuting this guy. I bat an old woman over the back of the head as she was cradling her baby, the revolver, in a pram, but that's not in the slightest bit weird, of course. I think I'm coming towards the end of the video now, so yeah, I get distracted by somebody who wants to go to Sainsbury's. So yeah, keep watching. Part 2 is coming up soon. Check more videos.